Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. I'm Crystal, a divine messenger, delivering messages to you from the higher realms. Welcome in everyone. So let's get into some energy and see what's going on. I'm going to start with the Mystic Martian. Let's see, for the Starseeds, what messages are coming out? What do the Starseeds need to know at this time? These cards could be confirmation of a star race that you are, or one you're working with. Okay. You definitely a starseed if you hear. Okay. Now, Alpha Dracona. The Dracos came out first. Okay. Corrupt, unethical, and cults. Well, they're definitely after the Starseeds. You need to know that. But for some of you, you're dealing with the Draco. Okay? The Blue Avians have been coming out. Andromeda. Okay. I was meditating on the energy. Blue Avians came out twice for me already. The MIB. Wow. You're definitely being watched. The Alpha Draconans are watching you. We've got the Anunnaki here as well. Mantis beings. Yeah. Stalking, intimidation, confrontation. For some of you, you got some watchers that are trying to intimidate you, that are like coming at you. For some of you, you could be unaware. You know, they could be off at a distance. Crop circles came out earlier too. Messages, curiosity, signs. Galactic Federation came out as well in my meditative energy here. The gray, the shorts, misunderstood, shy, and timid is coming out. Ouroboros. Eternal infinity. Messages, curiosity, and signs. To show the cards. Sometimes I don't always show the cards. We've got the grays coming out. The Arcturians as well. Feeling safe, the wisdom keepers and concerns. Back to the Galactic Federation. I feel like I could just keep pulling these cards. There are lots of energies. Yeah, the Calblan, Tree of Life, Integration, Life Lessons, and Emanation. The Arcturians. This came out as well. Right before. It's something significant, especially like when I put the cards back and the same cards come out. I'm like, okay, well, that is very strong then. The energy. Okay. So what's interesting is we've got the Tree of Life, Ouroboros. Okay. Infinity, external, past life. Like, we're on this reset. Okay. I was looking into the Blue Avians as well right before starting this reading, right? And they're the ancient architects, right? So for some of you, you are encoded, okay, with the blueprint. For some of you, you are architects. Okay, you hold the codes and the keys within you for this activation. Like, for a lot of the Starseeds, you're realizing why you're here. You're here for New Earth, baby. You need to know that. What you have within your DNA is the ancient blueprints. You are unlocking. Some of you, you're getting the remembrance, the downloads. Okay. What you hold within you is what they're after, which is why they're trying to stop you from unlocking. For some of you, they've been trying to take you out, but they ain't gonna be able to take you out. I have no idea how much protection starseeds have. That's why some of them are finding out that you are, because they can't take you out. So they're like, what the hell kind of forces are protecting them? Well, it's all realms, the light and the dark, because we were meant to be here for this reset. And really, the darkness is just lacking light, is having the absence of light. So we get challenged more than ever to shine the light in the darkness, on the darkness, trying to expose it, to reveal it. It's either going to make sense to you or it's not. Take what you would, leave what you wouldn't. What you don't understand, I'm planting the seeds for further development later. Okay. You know, even evil comes from a place of lack, pain, heartache, heartbreak, jealousy, envy, all of that stuff, all that low vibrational energy. It's really of not feeling love, not feeling deserving of having those things. All that needs to happen is for attunement. That's why vibrational healing, right, can restore all. Okay, I feel like I'm spacing out a little bit. Alright, I want to get into some of the messages behind the cards, but I feel to tell you about the blue avians, because for some of you, you're finding out that you are. You're encoded with this. You come from the star race, or you're working with the star race. Blue avians are mammalian, it doesn't matter, humanoid ETs with bird-like features. Their origins are unclear. Encountered reports claim they are now from another multiverse, though they originated from a local star cluster. Blue avians have some resemblance to the offshoot of Lyran genetic lineage known as the bird people. The blue avians are 6 to 9 density, dimensional, tall and slender body frames. They are covered in soft bluish to indigo feather down. They have cool, calm, and diplomatic nature with a profound and intelligent understanding for ontological, philosophical, metaphysical phenomena. They are well versed in the law of one, the material, the Egyptian sunbird, God, and Ra. They are remarkable time travelers, explorers using spherical orbs, teleportation technology. The blue avian ETs have been reverenced in many ancient mythological documentations, including the Mayan, the Egyptian, the Hindu, and the Babylonian literature and artifacts. The blue avian archetype coincides with the history labels angels and are known as the ancient builder race and architects of this quadrant of the universe. The blue avian's mission is largely to protect all of life and to assist in the development of human ascension. So, see why this is so powerful? Very much so. Alright, let's look into the grains. I see, baby. Sorry, I was reading. There are many varieties of the short grays. They originate from the Orion constellation. Zeta Reticulum grays are typically around 3 to 4.5 feet in height. The short grays are largely known as a hybrid, and some are cloned species that no longer have access to their soul matrix. The Alpha Draconans own and operate and oversees these genetic engineerings and cloning of the MILAB programs. The short grays have enormous, haunting, wraparound, dark black eyes, which they are they are able to use while making eye contact with someone to hypnotize them into a trance. Their skin colors vary in tones of gray. They do not physically eat, though do acquire nutrients from various sources by absorbing energy through their skin. In 1947, the Roswell crash in New Mexico brought short gray's existence to the public attention. Short gray's mode of interstellar travel is usually disc-like crafts. They have no sex organs and no known emotions. They are purely logical and incredibly intelligent and telepathic. It is reported that they too are a dying species and are desperate to save themselves from extinction. Some short grays have been associated with the abduction and the contactee phenomena, which reportedly the short grays experimentally do with mythological, which will hopefully help them access their soul matrix and therefore assist their genetic species. They are largely a slave, subservient race that complies under the Alpha Dracono rule. Sorry, I was thinking about something. Okay. So some of you are working with Starseed. The ancient Hebrew Kabbalah tree of life math structurally involved from the flower of life, sacred geometry, and was used by ancient Jewish magi and mystic, was later introduced to Hermetic Kabbalah. The tree of life is an esoteric blueprint describing the psychological principles, practices, and energy forces, emanations that lead to the pathway to the unnameable, omnipresent cosmic God. Not including death, the tree of life contains 10 interconnected spheres that represent specific archetypal spaces of the human psyche. These emanating spheres have caused a flow of effect to activate others to the 28 varying paths. Wow, I'm not sure what any of this means. Learning from your lessons, life lessons, progress, results, improving. Emanation, cause and effect, consequences, integration. You know, that's what's associated with that card. I'm just moving on to reading the cards, right? So crop circles. The phenomenon has intrigued contemporary societies with discovering of vast and intricate geometric patterns found in crop fields throughout the world, which mysteriously actualize overnight. The crop circles vary in design and size and can span over hundreds of feet. Crop circles have been discovered largely in the UK, but also in China, USA, South America, Australia. That's beautiful. Closer studies of the actual crop stems show that they do not forcibly bend and snap stems to lay them down. Rather, they are delicately rounded and curved so that they can bounce back later still alive. Is that not beautiful? Also, close observation of the crops show that they are intrinsically woven, not just randomly squashed. Visitors... When have they ever shared them before? I see it, princess. Ooh, okay. Reports have witnessed observing crop circles being made say that they are glowing white orbs flying around in silence above the crops, emanating some of the energy that instantly arranges the crops into designs. These orbs operate swiftly and in complete silence and then just fly away. Such precision. It's so beautiful. That's why you see the orbs flying around in the cards. As guys, I'm starting to get so sleepy. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to make it through this. I haven't been to sleep yet. The ancient Ouroboros, symbol of the serpent dragon with its tail and its mouth, is allegorically devouring itself and cyclically being reborn over and over. The word Ouroboros literally means tail devouring. The Ouroboros also represents the consuming and swallowing of external information and experiences and then traveling into the inner unseen realms of existence. Some Ouroboros images are in the circle 0 shape. Others are in the 8 shape. Both images imply eternity. The Ouroboros is all about eternity and the infinite cycle of creation and the destruction in nature and the multidimensional levels of awareness, from surface to literal, to symbolic to transcendental. The Ouroboros speaks life out of death and resurrection. The ancient Greeks, Chinese, Egyptians, Aztecs, Gnostics, and Phoenicians, all use the symbol to explain the recycling infinity of everything. The Ouroboros is also symbolic of our Milky Way galaxy. So the card meaning is yin yang, inner world, outer world, infinity, internal, rebirth, reincarnation, past life cycle, give and receive, energy exchange, returning, completion, recycling. Wow. Okay. Beautiful. And the last one I'm going to read is Starseeds. And then I got to go. And I got only a minute left. So I don't know if I'm going to have time. Let me see. Starseeds, prior to their other Earth incarnations, have experienced life elsewhere in the cosmos other than Earth. Some starseeds have recalled activation in their DNA due to Earth's limited recall access biosphere from ancient historical collective trauma. Others have no actual memories at all. All starseeds have an inkling, a sensing, and knowing that their incarnation at some point originated and belongs to something somewhere far bigger. Many starseeds have an inner awareness level of consciousness developed outside of the predictable mainstream narrative. Starseeds are typically spiritual in nature and have healing energies. Some are very new souls on Earth, while others are very old souls that have experienced many contracted incarnations on Earth. To evolve and pass on ancient esoteric wisdom, the newer souls will be continuing the older souls' work. Different starseeds will naturally resonate towards different alien and galactic alliances. It is not uncommon for awakened starseeds